What's good, everybody? It's your boy, Big Baby Baby. What's poppin'? Big Baby Jonathan in the building. What's poppin'? Lakers. Lakers. Throw up your Lakers shirts tonight, bruh. Lakers win 116 to 108. Lakers clinch the number one seed. They're 51 and 15. They beat the Utah Jazz 116 to 108. Shout out to Anthony Davis. That's how you perform after a bounce back. You know, after you struggled the last game against Toronto, you did a good job bouncing back, AD. He ended with 42 points, 4 assists, 12 rebounds, 4 for 8 from the field, from the three-point line, 13 out of 28 in 39 minutes. LeBron ended with 22 points, 9 assists, 8 rebounds, shot 9 for 16 from the field. Overall, man, KCP had 10 points. Danny Green had 8 points. Dwight Howard had 11 points. 4 for 4 from the field. Just love the energy and the hustle, the grit, the grind from this team, man. Team stats right here, yo. We shot 50% from the field goal. They shot 46% from the field. You know what I mean? I just really like what we did tonight on the defensive side of the ball. You know, we shot 9 for 26 from the three-point line, 34%. They shot 27% from 12 out of 43. You know, we did a good job defensively. Free throws, we shot 80, they shot 88%. You know, rebounds, they had 42, we had 38. And assists, they had 25, we had 23. Total turnovers, 14. Lakers had 14, we had 21. Points in the paint, 58 to their 44. And largest lead was 14 for us, theirs were 7. You know, at the end of the day, I just love what we did. You know, I just love what we did, you know. And we clutched the number one seed in the West, man. Man, 51 to 15, man. Love what we did tonight. Love the energy, the hustle, the grit, the tenacity. I loved everything about tonight's game. That's how you bounce back, LeBron. That is how you bounce back. You know, that is what you do, Lakers. Bounce back performance tonight. You know, I really liked how KCP played. 10 points. He's deflecting passing lane. His energy was there. Alex Caruso's energy was there. You know, just overall, the Lakers played good. You know, defensively. You know, the shot wasn't falling the first half. Second half, it was good. LeBron took over in the second half, but AD took over in the first half. You know, he ended at the end of the first quarter, he had like 19 points, and then at the halftime, he had like 21 points. His AD is the most talented big man in the NBA. I don't care what anybody says. He's able to play defense, hustle, grit. You know, he can play that defensive tenacity. You know that we need. You know that we need out there. You know, he could guard all 5 positions. He can guard any position. He can switch, rotate. He can put the ball in the post, spin move, pick and pop, shoot the three. He really shot really good tonight from the field. You know, really good. You know, what up, Laker underscore E-Red? What's going on, man? You know, I'm excited. You know, this is what Laker basketball is all about. You know, this is what Laker basketball is all about. Playing that defense, getting in transition. Even there was times where LeBron and AD were passing the ball, because there was a play where AD had the ball on the top of the wing, threw a no-look pass to KCP. KCP meant to let. You know, I just really like what AD did tonight, and shout out to Jack for coming on the lives, man. Jack, shout out to you, bro. Keep doing your thing. You know, keep doing your thing. Man, why did AD play like this against? Just off night. At the end of the day, AD had a bounce back performance tonight. You know, he had a good bounce back performance. And I love what he did tonight. You know, defensively, blocking shots, getting rebounds. He's really tough on the boards tonight with 12, and then he can't get into the free throw line. That's what I want him to do. Now I wanted this team to come out, get AD involved early. And Danny Green stepped up big time too. You know, at first he was struggling from 3, then they forced him to drive, and he's hit mid-range floaters. Dion Waiters played great tonight. You know, a couple times where he turned the ball over. You know, but at the end of the day, you know, we did a good job. You know, Dion Waiters had only 7 points, 2 for 6 from the field, 0 for 2 from 3. But Russell O'Neal had 5 points for Utah, 16 points for Rudy Gobert. He had 13 rebounds and a double-double. 24 points for Mike Conley, 5 points for Joe Ingles, and Donovan Mitchell basically did his thing with 33 points. He was tough to guard. You know, he was really tough to guard tonight. You know, he was really tough to guard tonight, and I really liked how we tried our best to play defense, man, tonight on Donovan Mitchell, but Kyle Kuzma did a good job defensively tonight too. On Mike Conley, there was times where Mike Conley would try to get open, Kuzma would be right there. I just overall it was a good game. You know, let's see here. They gonna rest? Who knows? That's up to the coach. That's up to Frank Vogel and the coaching staff. If they feel like they need to rest AD and LeBron, they're gonna do it. I'm just really excited for the game tonight. This is how Laker basketball should be: playing in transition, playing defense, playing with all that stuff that we normally do. You know what I mean? And LeBron in the third quarter he took over. Passing the ball, really liked what he was doing in the third quarter, being aggressive. Really, really being aggressive, and that's what I'm talking about. Nobody on Utah could have guarded LeBron or AD tonight in the post. So that's why I wanted them to post up. That's why I wanted them to post up AD and LeBron a lot more. That's what I want to see from them in the playoffs, because we need this AD to normally be successful. He needs to play like this: 42 points, 13 rebounds. I love his energy, his passion. I really like what we did tonight. KCP played really good in the second half. I know LeBron missed a couple layups. It happens. It's part of the NBA. LeBron took over in that fourth quarter, hitting the threes, driving to the lane, up and under. And towards the end, Utah started making a comeback, and then AD ended the game with 42 points and hit the three to basically seal the game. But I want to see us work on still. You're up big, close out, which we did tonight. That's what I'm talking about. When you're up big, you have to close out. You have to do a better job closing out. We did tonight, and I really liked how everybody played. And it was a good performance for the Lakers. Very good performance. And I want to hear you guys. What were people in the comments on Facebook, YouTube, and Periscope? What were your guys' thoughts about tonight's game? Did you like overall the game? Do you think we need to work on certain things? Let me know in the comments. Jack asks, Kuzma stepping up when we need him. Yep, you already know. Kuzma's going to turn up, man. Kuzma's going to turn up. Kuzma, KCP, everybody has to turn up. We got it. Just that simple, Just that simple. And I just overall shout out to LeBron, man, for taking over in the third and the fourth, man. Shout out to the Lakers, for playing good tonight. I really, really liked what LeBron did. LeBron LeBron, you did your thing tonight. Good job. That's what I'm talking about. You gotta be aggressive like this. LeBron and AD need to play like this, but I know there's minutes and stuff. I know they play on Wednesday against Oklahoma City. It wouldn't surprise me if we rest them. We have to see what Frank Vogel and the coaching staff does. At the end of the day. Yeah. Yep. I agree with you, Eric. I agree with you 100%, man. Love the energy, the hustle. So everybody in the comments, throw your shirts up, baby. Hey, Lakers. Yes, sir. You know the vibes. It's that Lake show. Throw the dubs up. You feel me? Well, that's a good question. Was Vogel robbed the coach of the year? The voting, I don't think they announced the coach of the year award yet, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Put it in the comments if that's true. Skip tweeted LeBron. Okay. That's just Skip being Skip. He's trying to look for attention, So it's all good. What up, Big? You already know the vibes. Lake show, what's happening? You feel me? The vibes. Laker vibes. In playoffs, LeBron needs to be more aggressive. Yeah, most definitely. He'll be more aggressive. That's what LeBron does. He's going to turn up. LeBron's going to turn up in the playoffs. LeBron, AD needs to turn up too in the playoffs, because if we could get this performance from LeBron, AD, like LeBron or AD taking over in the first, second, third quarter, LeBron says, I'm the GOAT. Let me take over. So if that continues to work, we'll see what they do against Oklahoma City, because Oklahoma City it's not gonna be easy win. It's gonna be tough. No two bigs, and we'll be fine. Yeah, but Dwight played great tonight. Dwight played really good tonight. Love his energy. JaVale McGee didn't score. That's why Dwight played more minutes tonight. Love Dwight's energy tonight. Love his passion tonight, blocking shots. AD needs to, yep, I agree. I agree, big. AD needs to play that 5 because when LeBron and AD do that pick and roll, AD's going to pop out from that 3 or cut to the lane, and LeBron's going to throw him a little shovel pass and lay it up or shoot that mid range. Now, I just really want to see LeBron and AD work on that because at times they did it, but Utah would see it and then they would have to throw it out, throw it to Caruso, you know. And oh yeah, Quinn Cook played by the way too because Frank Vogel took out Kuzma and Alex Caruso because they were in foul trouble. You know, I just really liked what we did. You know. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna play this for you guys real quick.
Lineup right now. I'm like, is that all? That's like
this guy right here.
Exactly.
Skip Bayless. Skip Bayless.
If they stay healthy,
right here.
They're going to barely make the playoffs?
Exactly.
Really? I won't go that far, but I will say this. Obviously, they are considerably better on paper than they were a year ago. Mm-hmm. Because LeBron did come here.
Can you guys hear it?
With no co-star. And I kept waiting, and I kept, no co-star. I still thought they had a talented young team, and now all of that, except for Kuzma, is with you in New Orleans. But it never quite clicked. It never quite gelled. He went down on Christmas Day. And by the way, you did not mention any potential injury for your man LeBron James because you just said load management. What'd you say, like 15 games?
Yeah, somewhere between 10 and 15.
So you're predicting he will. I'm knocking on wood for you because I don't like to talk about this, but you're saying he will avoid any injury next year.
Yes.
Okay. So Shannon Sharp has predicted LeBron James will stay completely 100% healthy except for knick-knack, whatever.
Right. Correct.
He will miss no games for injury. He will just load manage, which will keep him healthy.
Correct.
That's your prediction.
Yes.
Okay. I'm putting that in concrete. I'm knocking on wood for you.
Okay.
Because I don't believe that. I just think in year 17 he's going to suffer some minor something.
See,
some
this guy's
pull or some God knows what.
This guy's a hater right here. Skip Bayless is a hater. And look what I said on 7/10/19, a year and a half ago. When they said I could see the Lakers as a 6 seed in the West. And that was a year ago. And I said we're going to get the number 1 seed right here. Look at that. That was a year ago. Have that same energy when the Lakers get the number 1 seed. We got the number 1 seed. So Skip Bayless, where you at, bro? Have that same energy, bro. Don't be making excuses. Come on. Bring it. You feel me? You've been bashing LeBron every year. He did his thing tonight. We got the number 1 seed, So where you at? Where you at? Lakers got the number 1 seed. So that's nah, bro. That's like it's crazy how everybody's making excuses for us. Oh, it's Utah. They barely have players, but if the Clippers win, if Houston wins, if Milwaukee wins like this, oh, they're the best team in the NBA. But when we win, oh, it doesn't count. We have to see what they do in the playoffs. You already know. You already know the vibes, man. I know my Laker talk. I love what I do, and I'm very passionate about what I do, And I already know what's going to happen tomorrow. The media is going to say, look, I still don't think they're a championship team because that's what Colin Cowherd said today. Lakers are not a championship contending team. Colin Cowherd should be drug tested. Like, for real. Like, no trolling stuff. He should be drug tested. Why don't you think this Laker team is a championship contending team? We got LeBron, AD. Anytime you have LeBron on your team, you have a puncher's chance at winning the NBA championship. You know what I mean? LeBron took a 2007 Cleveland team with Daniel Boobie Gibson, Drew Gooden, Larry Hughes, Jonas Ilgauskas to the finals, even though they got swept. But he takes teams to playoffs and championships. So I'm not worried about, we have a championship contending team. I love what we do. I'm very passionate about what the Lakers do. So we're going to win this championship. And everybody that's been talking about us when we lost to Toronto, have that same energy. And come on. I want that noise. I'm talking now because we won tonight. It's just exciting what we do tonight, I just like the defense tonight, the hustle, the grit from everybody tonight. Lakers, Clippers, West Coast Spurs. Yeah, I would love it, I would love to play the Clippers in the West Conference Finals. So I would just, 51. Yeah. What will be the final record? I'm gonna say 53 or 54 and 15. You know, you like Colin Coward? He's cool, but he just sometimes I feel like he just bashes the Lakers too much. But it's okay. It comes with the territory. Oh yeah. Speaking of that, thank you, thank you, thank you, Jay, thank you. Everybody's saying LeBron can't survive in the West, but they have the number one seed. Okay. Okay, I guess we don't. I guess everybody on ESPN picked us to get the fifth seed, sixth seed, seventh seed, possibly eighth seed. We got the number one seed. So keep talking, haters. Keep talking. Keep motivating this Laker team. I want you to. I want you to keep motivating the Lakers. You know, keep motivating us. We love it, man. We just Laker Nation is the best fans out there, man. I love my Laker family out there. Everybody watching on Facebook, YouTube, and Periscope. Shout out to everybody out there, man. Just love the hustle from everybody tonight. And even Jarrett Dudley played. He played a good. Like everybody on Lakers played tonight, except for Markieff Morris. Quinn Cook played, and defense they played really good. But let me ask you guys this before I end the show. It's going to be a new segment called NBA GOAT Talk. I'm going to give you my top 5 greatest players of all time. I'm going to go first. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Number 1, Kobe Bryant. Number 2, Michael Jordan. Number 3, LeBron James. Number 4, Magic. Number 5, controversial. This is what I feel. Kevin Durant. What are your guys' all-time top 5 greatest players of all time? That's just how I feel. I'm going to start with Kobe. Kobe's ability to get to the rim. He plays with that tenacity, that hustle, that passion. Kobe's arguably the greatest player of all time, in my opinion. People in the comments may say LeBron or Michael Jordan, Magic, Kevin Durant. They may have all types of stuff. So let me see here. So we got one from Steven. MJ. Oh yeah, good list right there. You got MJ, Kobe, Magic. That's a really good list, Steven. I ain't gonna cap. That's a really good list. Let me see. Here we got Big said MJ, Braun, Kareem, Matt. Hey, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. See, there's so much out there. So many great players out there. See, we got Jay says Michael Jordan, LeBron, Kobe. Hey, great list. Every great list is great. So I'm gonna start doing this called NBA GOAT Talk for every show. It's gonna be, every time I come on live or do a pregame show. Even if I go live on Friday, we can do like a little NBA talk / GOAT talk. Like what player would you want to have? What player would you want to build around in this generation? I'm gonna throw you another curveball here, guys. Michael Jordan, LeBron, or Kobe. If you can build around those 3 players, who would you want to build around? Michael Jordan, LeBron, or Kobe? For me, I'd pick Kobe. Easy. Build around Kobe, get the guys that built with him, and you keep it pushing. I just really, really feel like Kobe was one of the players that you can build around, and Kobe made his teammates better. He's very underrated at that. And shout out to Antonio Williams. He was on my show today called Laker Talk 101 with my co-host Jonathan Mathis, and we talked about Kobe's underrated. He makes his players better. He's very underrated about that. And yeah, let me see here. We got some questions from Steven. But seriously, Rockets, Small Ball, and Clippers are the only threat in the West. Yes, that's true. But James Harden can't play defense, and Mike D'Antoni doesn't preach defense. So Anthony Davis can ball out, put the ball in the post, and go to work. But the Clippers is going to be one of our toughest playoff matchups in a long time. So what the Lakers need to do is try to get to the West Conference Finals. And if we play the Clippers, let's run it. And you never know. Anybody from this team, anybody from this whole bubble could win the championship. And shout out to my co-host, Corey on Laker Now, Corey Harrison. And I want to ask you guys this, and this is coming from him. He thinks the Lakers are not the favorite coming out of the West or to win the championship. What do you guys think? I think it's up for grabs. I kind of agree with Corey a little bit on that. I feel like the Lakers need to prove that they can win the championship. They need to get back to that Laker championship basketball that we know them to be seeing. You know, we got comments going, man. Kobe. Okay, Kobe, Michael, Magic, LeBron, Kareem. Good one. MJ or Kobe, same mentality, but I'll pick MJ. See, that's your opinion, bro. But those are good picks, man. You know, that win over the Bucks was really impressive. Yes, it was for Houston. You know, Houston. Let's see here. Lakers need AD, that key defender. Avery Bradley, excuse me. But yeah, man, it happens. You know, it happens. You know, he's truly missed, but family comes first. At the end of the day, I would miss basketball too if my son or daughter was sick. You know, I mean, it's bigger than basketball when it comes to stuff. You know, they're playing for something other than themselves to win it all. Oh, you already know, and they're playing to win for Kobe. See, Los Angeles, man. I wonder what Clipper Daryl's saying right now since he doubted us tonight. Oh, Clipper Daryl, I can't hear you. Hey, send a video recording right now on your phones and send it to Clipper Daryl for me. Oh, Clipper Daryl, I can't hear you. Oh, Clipper Daryl, where you at? You were talking. Where you at? You're hiding. It's all good, though. See you in the West Conference Finals, bro. Danny Green. Yeah, you know. Yeah, that's true. Danny Green, KCP guys. Yeah, they do got to make more threes. I agree, 100%. They got to make those threes. You know, because you know they got to make those threes at the end of the day. You know. So if they make those threes if they make those threes, it's wet like water. Like Cass Nash always says, one of my favorite YouTubers. He always says, top of the key, wet like water, and that's what happened tonight. A lot of times, AD shot from top of the key, wet like water. LeBron top of the key, wet like water. So Eric said, what a day will do. I believe Lakers going to do it. I don't care about the other teams. Yep, I agree. We're going to win this championship, man. Yeah, but I noticed that. I was actually at the Lakers game versus Houston Rocket game on February 6th, I think. You know, AD could have dropped 30 points to 40, but they didn't go to AD that much. They only went to LeBron, and then they went to McGee, and then it was just a game that we should have won. That was LeBron when he did that reverse dunk, and they showed Kobe and LeBron how it looked exactly the same. I went to that game. You know, it was a good game. Should have won, but it is what it is. We'll move on from it. Vogel can coach better. Yeah, he's a good coach. I love his energy. He's also love his mindset. They got Jason Kidd out there. They got Lionel Hollins. They got Phil Haney. You know, they got great assistant coaches. You know, you already know Caruso's the GOAT, man. You already know. You know the vibes. Hold on. You already know the vibes. Laker Nation, man, throw your shirts up tonight, man. We clinched the number 1 seed in the West, man. You know, so it was a great performance from the Lakers tonight. I'm going to end this Big Baby Jonathan Sports podcast. Make sure you click the link in my description on Instagram and get your Big Baby Jonathan t-shirts. Use promo code BigBaby24 and get 15% off. It's just like this right here, the Lakers shirt. Instead of Los Angeles Lakers, it says Big Baby Jonathan. Go copy some Big Baby Jonathan t-shirts, man. Really appreciate it. Keep supporting the Big Baby Jonathan Sports Podcast. You know. Go to the link in my description. Again, link in my description. Click the link, Teesprings. Get yourself some Big Baby Jonathan t-shirts. And also got BBJ Squad t-shirts, so everything's on Teespring. Go copy some merch and send me screenshots of you purchasing it. You'll get a big shout out on my Instagram and how people go follow you. But until then, everybody, Lakers. Great win. Let the haters go to sleep mad and pissed off. We'll see you on Wednesday after the game. Peace, Laker Nation. We out here. Go Lakers.